It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Seattle Seahawks. Next on Madden Football.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from Seattle.
And they'll start this.
Enough to give this franchise reason to believe they can certainly get the job done.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Now a play fake, and it's Smith.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant.
And all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
Now it's Smith off the bootleg. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
He'll be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender,
First carry for Raheem Mostert.
And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and
spot and stacked him up.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Here's Huntley.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a
or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
They'll try and run here with Mostert.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 36. The 37 on 1st and 10.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Huntley looks to throw. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So roughing the passer call is accepted, and this officiating crew not making very many friends here with this crowd.
Yeah, we all know that everyone accuses the officials of kind of playing to the home team, but not in this case. They're just trying to administer the game the way it's supposed to be. That drew the flag.
Huntley off of play action.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting punishable.
Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Now Huntley.
Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29
yardage.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. In motion, Hill.
They go play action with Huntley. That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That's good for a first down, his second.
Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the...
Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Huntley to throw. Throw caught by Achane.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Just a 1 yard.
In front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
They set up the screen. Achane has it.
And he'll be...
And follows some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
Sanders' kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with
wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he slides.
Point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first.
With the football here. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
As they've got it as we resume action. Throw out wide to Walker.
Ended up making the play.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
To throw is Smith.
That is caught. He's going to have the first down and more than that.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Ken Walker.
He scored on the ground and through the air. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
And there is no... After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here's Huntley.
Short throw to Smith. And he'll lose yards.
Secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage.
To throw, Huntley.
And this is going to be coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute.
Back to Walker on first down. And he's fortunate. 2nd and 9.
Throwing is Smith. Pushes past him. And taking it across.
His speed and physicality, and he picks up another first down there. Big play guy, topped the 1,000-yard mark in each of the previous 2 seasons. If he keeps making plays like that, we know he's going to have a good shot to make it 3. But what did he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, plays like that, you at least expect a first down. They're just 1 yard. He'll buy some time right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Emmanuel Ogbah. That
now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Geno.
He completes this to Walker.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen.
Looking to throw here, Huntley.
And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And they pick up a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
In motion, Hill. Off play action. Huntley. And he's going to have...
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Huntley. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. What a
1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Out of the gun, Huntley. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
Now the Dolphins will use the last 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. In motion, the tight end. Back to throw again. And another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Motion man is Berrios.
Off the play fake. Huntley. To the goal line. But
in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Sanders kick it. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here.
But I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
3rd quarter starts with a run from Mo.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Huntley.
Getting this out to the flat. Most
start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Huntley working from the gun.
Pressure cut ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Trying to find.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly fits, taking their time and making it work.
From the 50, it's Smith. And Walker has it. That's where they got the stop before it. Here we go on 4th. Smith. He's got his target. Inside 4 minutes to go. 3rd quarter.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry on me before. They always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And going right back to Walker.
No dice.
It's a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Here's Smith.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Seahawks are going.
Now they send a running back in motion right.
Here's Walker.
And 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Charbonnet diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half.
Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more spit.
They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A trail here as we get set for the 4th.
Huntley off of play action.
And ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
The Dolphins on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Now Huntley.
Staying on his feet. So Knox going to come up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Geno now to throw.
Man open downfield. It's Metcalf. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line.
It's a big play there for Seattle. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith.
And this viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And the set keys made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's Smith.
This one goes underneath to Walker.
Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle. Huntley looks to throw. Throw caught by H. A nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
11 yards.
I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
But once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him, and he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And he's taken
2nd and 7. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. They go play action with Huntley.
And he's...
And they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Huntley to throw.
Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face yardage, and he did, but not enough. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
They're going for it. Huntley.
Sliding out of the... And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10
at their own 23.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
Get out of here with a victory. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll be tackled at the
20-10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Walker.
And he's knocking
at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Here's Huntley. That's going to be caught by Waddle. So give this a 2nd and 8. Here's Huntley.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop.
3rd and 19. Looking to throw here, Huntley.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now whistles, and will send out the punter now. Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. So the victory here for Seattle. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so